Welcome to part 2. If you watched the first video, you learned about dinosaur fossils. You also learned that God made dinosaurs on day 6 of Creation Week, and that dinosaurs show how smart and how strong God is. While there are no dinosaurs living today, there are lots of birds living today. Did you know that some people think birds are really dinosaurs? They think that dinosaurs are the ancestors of birds, the great-great-grandma and grandpa of birds. You probably found that in a book or video about dinosaurs. Those books and videos are wrong. Dinosaurs are not the grandma and grandpa of birds. Those books and videos forget what God says about birds and about dinosaurs. Do you know where the very first birds came from? God made the first birds on day 5 of Creation Week. God made land animals, like dinosaurs, the next day, day 6 of Creation Week. The same people who think that dinosaurs are the ancestors of birds also think that fish are the ancestors of people. Are fish your great-great-grandma and grandpa? We know for certain that fish are not our ancestors, because God made fish on day 5 of Creation Week, and God made people on day 6 of Creation Week. Cats, dogs, horses, bears, mice, and many other animals have 4 legs. Birds have 2 legs and 2 wings. People, apes, and T-Rex have 2 legs and 2 arms. Legs, arms, and wings are called limbs. So all these animals, and people too, have 4 limbs. Not only that, the bones in a bird's wing, the bones in an animal's front leg, and the bones in a person's arm look much the same. It makes sense that God would give similar body parts to animals and to people. People and animals all live on the same earth. We all need limbs to move. We breathe the same air and eat lots of the same kinds of food. Our bodies need to be able to do these things, and the body design God gave us makes sure we can. Science books claim that similar body parts means that birds, animals, and people have the same ancestor. They think the great-great-grandparents of birds, animals, and people are bacteria-like creatures. They think that over billions of years, bacteria slowly changed into birds, animals, and people. These science books are wrong. They forget what God says about how He created birds, animals, and people. God tells us in the Bible that He created everything in just 6 days. And that was thousands of years ago, not millions or billions of years ago. God created birds on day 5 of Creation Week. God created animals and people on day 6 of Creation Week. 2 of every kind of bird and every kind of land animal were on Noah's Ark. Dinosaurs were land animals, so if dinosaurs were living when the flood came, then we know for certain that every kind of dinosaur was on Noah's Ark. Did you know that alligators lay eggs? Baby alligators hatch from those eggs. Dinosaurs also laid eggs. Paleontologists have found many fossilized dinosaur nests filled with fossil dinosaur eggs. This display of dinosaurs hatching is at the Natural History Museum in England. Sauropod dinosaurs, like brachiosaurs, grew to be very large, but when baby brachiosaurs hatched from eggs, they were no bigger than a goose. Big grandpa brachiosaurs would not have fit into Noah's Ark, but young brachiosaurs would have easily fit. Young dinosaurs were on the ark, not old grandpa dinosaurs. God created a wonderful world and filled it with amazing creatures, including dinosaurs. Dinosaurs left fossil evidence that they once walked the earth. Fossils like bones, teeth, and footprints. Dinosaurs remind us that God created the world and filled it with animals and people. God made each creature, and people too, just the way He wanted us to be.